Yo, chill crew, what's good? You already know what time it is. I hope you're having a great day and I hope this content adds to it. Now, you know why you're here. You saw the thumbnail with FragPunk visuals, but what is this game? I mean, straight up, this game looks amazing. Great art direction, which we'll touch on a little bit more in the video, and the fun we had with this whole experience. After a few hours of playing the game, right off the bat, this game seems like Borderlands, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and random mobile game got together and had a baby. Yes, a lot of comparisons. I'm not even gonna hold you, but look, just hear me out. It's 5v5 rule changing hero shooter. Much of this game's visuals, the characters, mechanics have so much going on. The versatility in this game and the many ways you can experience taking down your enemies are extremely vast. Like, I don't know how you can get bored playing this, at least not until you've mastered all characters, acquired all the skins, weapons, cards, maps, and have friended everyone and experienced their playstyles. Honestly, I think this may be one great competitive game, and one might have to dip in my pro pinky into this whole road of pro gaming. Well, with I'd say like 30 more years of practice. But let's dive in. First, we'll take a look through the tutorial and a brief overview of the characters and character types. Then we'll look at weapons, skins, some of the fun ads, and then some gameplay and ways to engage with other players through the platform. Tutorials and mechanics. Right off the bat, you can tell it's pretty straightforward regarding the FPS mechanics, which are pretty standard. Nothing new there. You move, you aim, and you shoot. But one thing I'll mention is, man, does it feel good to move. It's smooth. I didn't have to adjust the controls at all. For me, the standard settings feel quite good. And the feedback from shooting the controls feel heavy, like you're actually firing it. And when it hits the target, yeah, it's nice. But at this point is where we have the coolness kick in. Each character is called the Lancer or a Lancer, and each Lancer has a unique set of skills specifically for them. At this point in the training, we're using Broker, who has the skill called Godard's Vengeance, and I think it's Godard or Godard or Goddard or Godard's Vengeance. This is one of the favorites in the game because reasons. Now I've seen playing with a number of people just how good other Lancers are. So I'm definitely excited for this game to release and see how many people choose which characters and how they set up their teams overall. But moving on. Lancers and their skills so far. Let's start by speaking on the myth, the man, the legend, the Broker, aka Clyde Bradley. Clyde is a maverick, financial genius, a natural born leader, and a fervent fan of fireworks and explosions. Meet Broker. After the event, he rounded up a team of Lancers to take on Shard missions. Fun fact, Clyde has won every game he's ever played. Don't ask anyone else for verification. Now, I picked him up right off the bat because it was who we started with in the tutorial and rocket launcher. I mean, obviously. Jumping into the skills, we have Godard's Vengeance, which I mentioned before, which you saw earlier in the tutorial. Next, we have the Smokestack Lightning. This skill is a typical smokescreen-ish for you and the opponent. I found it was helpful to have the smoke screen thrown after you fired the launcher to give you, more time to switch to your main or sidearm, and to help avoid a few enemy abilities which will come up later. The Cherry Bomb is by far one of the best skills for locking down opponents, as it can force them to move in another direction or slow them down by forcing them to shoot the bombs that are dropped. If you're looking for a quick reference for your playstyle, look under the names for Broker. It's lists skill damage, vision control, and trap placement. I found this particularly helpful in choosing Lancers. Also, for each Lancer, we had skins, Lancer cards, and elements to be had. I had to start with grabbing the drip ASAP. We out here Neilio stunting on them. You see me. That background is tight. Yes, sir. We had added a few more. Next, we have my light crush Nitro. Fierce little techie on the scene. Stop playing with her. No, for real. Play this Lancer because her skills will keep you in the fight and causing the opponent frustrational type issues. Her skill is Chug Chug, which allows you to take control of a drone and launch shots at your enemy from concealment. The shots are limited, so keep track of those. The wheel gives you that Fortnite feeling of setting up platforms to give you leverage against the enemy. Mr. Pew Pew, yeah, is what it sounds like. They're turrets you can set up and they add more DPS to the fight. Map out an area, sit back, and let the enemy come through the Hall of Pew Pew, coupled with drone and the wheel. And you have a sick setup for combat. A thing of dangerous beauty. Next is Corona. And I don't mean the virus, or do I? Because this dude is sick. I went up against him a few times with the players, and let me tell you, something is all wrong, but so right with this dude. Chad Boswell was once a decorated warrior from the Aesir Shard. He thought he'd retired. Then his daughter went missing. Now he's geared up to again take search as many shards as it takes. Fun fact, no matter how cranky, a gift of rum will make Corona your best friend. His skills are fast lane, which allows him to close short distances with a dash. Coming around corners or pressuring your opponent with this skill will be easy. Next is Ashes to Ashes. This is crazy. You can literally throw down some World of Warcraft type spell, area of effect, which cause damage to your enemy and boosts your speed and reduces damage. So throw fast lane in the zone, and we're talking about some flashy Barry Allen type ish. Like, you feel me? Moving on, we got the Hothead, where he can literally blind enemies looking in his direction. I got hit with this as broker and whipped out my launcher and let it rip. It was the only thing I could do, otherwise he would have destroyed me with that blinded. Now his skins are sick. Check them out. Next, we have Kismet, aka Dao Yan. Dao Yan comes from a shard full of magic. She once repelled, or actually rebelled against her family and traditions by leaving home. But world experiences gave her gradual understanding. Now she travels the shards, using her Glue Knight abilities to help as many people as she can. Fun fact, Nene and she make a mean street racing team. It's stress relief. Her skills are sick. I have yet to use her, but she now unlocked, so we're definitely about to get it. Hello, goodbye is crazy. She generates a frontal scan of enemies to help you and your team set up the perfect ambush or attack plan. Misery Angel throws a bomb that deals damage to an enemy in range, and because it's some Marvel Shang-Chi 10 Rings spirit type energy, it ignores all barriers. This game keeps getting crazy as I talk about all these characters. Next, we have Walk on the Wild Side. You basically enter a rift and can move around incognito with it. Invulnerable and unseen, you can get around the enemy and handle business. She will turn the tide in any battle by getting past enemies and doing mad damage. It's good to keep her on your team for sure. Next, we have a few people that are not unlocked, but I still wanted to talk through their skills. Check it out. Hollow Point, if the name doesn't say it enough, the damage and the skill will. She opens up with nice set of range of abilities. One Last Kiss, which is something I do not want, but kind of do. You know what's up. It's basically a single shot electric joint that charges its shot. Lay in wait and let it rip. Next is Smokescreen. This lets you put out sensor displaying enemies as silhouettes on the battlefield. And then there's Paparazzi. Now this is a trap that attaches to nearby enemies, exposing them. As a sniper, knowing where your targets are prevents ambushes and allows you to set up the best kill shots. All these put together make Hollow Point crazy damage at range, plus the sniper weapons in the game are primo A1 type-ish. Now there's Jaguar. This dude is dangerously sick with the skills and playstyle. He has the way of the cat, causing his enemies to be caught up more than one way. Live Wire allows you to slow your enemies down, causing damage, as well give you time to shoot, get away, and cause Hunter's last gift. He's seriously on some Craven type-ish. And no, the Marvel references will not stop. This next one, just amazing, especially for allowing time to pass. Electric Avenue. Traps your opponent in a cage and tagged with Hunter's last gift. Next, there's I Can See for Miles. It's not only shows you where the enemies are, but you can also detect the ones with low health and go after them first. If that's not some Craven hunting type-ish, I don't know what is. Then there's passive skills, Hunter's Last Gift. This is what allows you to see enemies when I Can See for Miles is activated. To be honest, this Lancer will be a lot of fun for those who want to lie in wait and strike the enemy from darkness. Loving it all. Then there's Pathogen. This is some DC Ivy mixed with Street Fighter 6 Mignon. You know you see it. No visual references needed for this vid. She opens up with some crazy skill sets, making her playstyle and game experience quite unique. Emotional Rescue allows you to be the ultimate supporter type with a healing field you can set down for your teammates. Shroom Wall is a type of defensive tool that you can place in the open or in doorways. Killer Queen is similar to that area of effect skills or many other area of effect skills, but this one is triggered causing damage to enemies caught in the field. Then there's Chemical Romance. She is immune to damage. This is all and makes a very unique type of playstyle, and I'm excited to see what you all do with this character. I know I'm going to work through all these characters over the next couple of days. Then we have my Ghost in the Shell type Zephyr or Zephyr. It's probably uses fire. She's lethal with the tech, like a dangerous IT specialist, but working for DARPA and the CIA. If you're looking for some tactical future attack playstyle, look no further. Her skill's Midnight Rambler, where she enters a cloaking mode, which cycles between full and partial cloaking. Only melee weapons can be used in this state. Bringing out their firearms ends the cloaking shenanigans, but just make sure to get damage in first or after. Then there's Fade Away. It selects an area where you can be fully invisible and the time is unlimited. It doesn't get disrupted when being attacked. Legit cyberpunk right here. And Get Back is awesome. Tell me why you can create a rift with your dagger and teleport back to it. Like, why? Violating time and space just to murder someone? Yes, I'm here for it. This can be destroyed though, but it doesn't disrupt your invisibility or Midnight Ramble. Do with that information what you will. The next character is Def My Type. Like, if I see her, listen, I'm not saying there will be a ring and some kids running around, but there'll be signs of success together. Because listen, when two people really love each other, the only thing to do be together, and it's inevitable. It is what. So Circuit is crazy on the battle chessboard. Listen to this. Station to station allows her to create a beacon and teleport to that beacon. It's legit. The amount of space you can cover, like, all in his face now. Next is Gold Dust Woman, which creates a tornado, blinding and slowing enemies in range. She is on her Garrus-ish from Mortal Kombat, like for real. Now, Dilemma is fresh. Imagine an enemy hiding behind cover and you throw out this on some peekaboo-ish. I see you. Stop playing with her, man. For real. Y'all see the abilities. Let's go. If you roll with her, trust is going to be quite the experience. Y'all let me know how you feel about her playstyle and the setup. Lastly, we have Axon. This guy is the trickster of the group. There's always a Blanca type running around, definitely on his Borderlands cosplay meets Cyberpunk. But this is one I have to get my hands on soon. Check this out. He has electric guitar where he shoots his high damage close range, and if you press the aim key quickly, you can throw 2 sticky bombs. Every kill replenishes 2 uses. That's sick. Next is the Sticky Fingers. Throws bounding sticky grenades. Hold down the skill key to keep throwing. They bounce off surfaces and stick to enemies. This is too much fun. And of course, the hand gestures. Legit. Let's go. Now, this is good against many skills in the game. Super Freak makes you immune to visual disturbances. So regardless of what's happening, you'll be able to see through the mess of enemy players and whatever's thrown at you. Then there's Passive. This allows you to crouch to a slide. The mobility here is nice, especially putting that in with his other skills. You can toss grenades, hit people with the guitar damage close range, and slide out of the way or into cover. This will truly be a character worth playing if you want to frustrate your enemies and keep them guessing. And all of these mechanics in the game provide some great experiences and replayability with friends. And just as we're recording this video and playing through, we unlock Jaguar. Tell me this isn't fate, man. Swear. Let's go. Check this dude out. You see him. Check out this dude's getup and design style. They snapped when they made him. Check the background though. Dang. Alright, let's get to this character. We already went through his abilities, all of them at the same time, and nothing has really changed here. Yep, for the most part, we're good to go. Let's look at them skins. And yeah. That's crazy. It looks so legit. We had to unlock this one. I went through and picked the most craven thing I could, including the background Lancer cards. I sorted through of some city stuff, keeping Spider-Man 2 in mind, and there you go. We got him looking legit. Dope. And we unlocked Kismet. Just look at her of this character concept design. Everything is just dope. Crazy. Now we're moving on to weapons. Now that we're through with the characters and skills, let's look at the weapons really quick at a very high level. For the most part, you have your standard automatic pistols and knives, nothing too crazy, but there are some subtle things like pistols that launch smoke bombs, ones that launch explosive bombs, and flares. But what's really cool is there a limited amount of uses on weapons throughout the rounds of play, forcing you to swap your arsenal quite often. Hopping into the training mode, shooting gallery, we see the weapons and actions combined with the skills Broker has. Shooting and reloading feel really nice, and switching to secondary weapons are great as well. Launching explosive bombs from the pistol, determining the timing, the weapon switch is so fun. Then comes the skills. Launch it. I love the weapon animations. So satisfying. When it comes to weapons, you have all kinds of cosmetics and skins you can add. This is pretty standard in a lot of FPS games, but these designs were created with love and attention, and I dig it. Probably a little too much. Shard cards. Now, this is where I think the game really shines and is very different from a lot of FPS games. The card system is a great way to experience the game and set up new strategies with every playthrough. Not to mention, it's so seamless. The randomized system with a voting element helps everyone align on a common approach. Even without mics, there's a hint of, here's how we get it done ism. I made that up. Anyway, the card system works on the basis of purchasing, using shard points. You earn them through defeating enemies and even more when you win. The mechanics in this game are so amazing. I truly appreciate the team's efforts in making something different. Even if many don't accept it, it's still a great approach to an FPS. Game modes. This game, like many other FPS games, have different game modes. FragPunk is cool because it lets you play modes until the game match is ready, which keeps you warm and fresh for the next match. You can do a number of things in the game until then. Now, I do wish they had a lobby for us to do more things like talk to people, like a few other games that I play tested have. But this is a good start and a well-balanced experience. Some of the modes they have are Arcade Classic, Team Deathmatch, Scrimmage, and Shard Class Bot. For competitive, they have Shard Class and then the training mode. But even within the competitive Shard Class, if there's a tie, we roll into dual matches. And I cannot lie, these are the best thing. They only last a few minutes and are high intense scenarios. But I will tell you, these alone will make for good content. How to use your skills, weapons, and mind to outwit your opponent. I wish there was a straight up dual mode we could run back to back. To me, it's far too much fun and a quick one and done. My Lancer. Before I leave you with some gameplay, check out my Lancer with the latest gear, skins, and decals. I'm going to see how far we can go with customizing with the sick designs, some of them for my other characters and hopefully for you guys, your characters. I'm looking forward to seeing what you all create and the different combinations you put together for your Lancers. Until then, Chill Crew, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and you know what to do. Stay cool. Peace.
Outpost, where old meets new.
Just dropped. Reloading.
That's a double, right?
Gotta love 'em.
Prepare for team deathmatch.
You just hit the blue chip jackpot, Sugar Shack.
Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
Ooh, stealth does them little good.
Brain fart.
Got a head start.
The
Don't
reason
waste it.
rocketry was invented.
Open wide, Meteora.
Investments.
And that makes 3. You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
Rockets.
seriously need more charges.
Either way, beautiful music again.
We are hot enough of allies.
They spotted me.
You got a head start. Don't waste it.
Seriously.
Double specimen. Stupid. You got a head start. Don't waste it.
Wait. Finally, the reason rocketry wasn't. Might want to duck and cover.
And mirror, as they say.
We're at the halfway point. The enemy is halfway to victory, but you'll stop them, won't you?
They spotted me. 100% of everybody.
Let's see what they're.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
Mama's got the
Baby, show me the rockets.
This is the halfway point.
The gun ain't no
Let's
good,
see
is
what
it?
they're up to.
You're on fire.
Now, level the visual play.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it.
Might want to duck and cover.
Don't get hungry.
You've got a head start. Don't waste it. It's a good stuff. You've got a head start. Don't waste it. You're so close, I can almost smell victory. For you. I mean, I can smell it.
Payback hell on the system.
Skills recharge.
Draw your shard cards. Time to buy stuff.
Ready to launch.
Clear your mind. Be empty for the coming conflict. I've got the converter. I grabbed the converter.
Oh, please, some of them felt me. I need tissues, please. Great stuff. Cha-cha, you're up, baby. Woo! Time for some blow to blow my
I am
dagger.
sorry for the pain this will cause.
I am reloading.
Cover or no?
Then try to do this.
This stuff does really good.
When you're too busy to aim, the girl should be hunt.
Show me the rocket.
One enemy still standing.
Enjoy some sulfur. Come on. Wait, no. Right one, it doesn't cover.
All right, time to draw your shard cards. Shop's open.
I get it. Rockets are OP. You want in? Let's do this.
Ah, it's a good day for battling over Goodnight.
So much for their epic comeback.
Match point. You got this.
Stand by for sniper.
That's not a beacon. That's my knife.
Cover or no? A gift for them.
Speaking of investment,
Now, to show you. I'm getting the hang of this.
Just one enemy left. They must be so stressed right now. You won.
never.
Another day, another match.